Alright, not sure how long this is gonna be. Probably like 45 minutes or something. But I had to restart it because the game broke. But yeah, I have the one mod, and then there's some other various ones. As you can see, that added the Sky Elf. Just gotta get everything open. And as you can see, I have the mod that skips the intro cutscene, so not sure how long. This is just kind of a little placeholder thing because MW's not out and the Gib to Save editor is still not out. It's literally been 3 weeks since the guys said it was going to be out, but alright, I don't really care what the character looks like, so we're just gonna start, because this is there we go. Gibbed. Yeah, he probably just doesn't even know how to. He probably is trying to add the feature to resign saves, but he doesn't know how to do it. Alright, so here's our character. Check the settings. I'm actually going to put this on the easiest one because I don't really feel like going up on crazy crap. We're really trying because we're not really going to be playing that much anyways. So, well, actually, no, we kind of want, I don't know. Whatever, don't matter. Let's get cracked instead of taking. Oh yeah, because of the mod, you can pick. I don't even know which one is which, but we'll go with that one. Interesting.
We'll meet again in Solid Ground, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing
because
was a dragon.
On the PS4,
no doubt.
the
just like the children's stories and the legends.
because they don't allow
Harbingers of the
outside
end
assets,
times.
so the
We
mod
better
isn't
get
as
moving.
good as it would be
Come
on
here.
Xbox.
Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
That's funny.
There you go. May as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it
Nice.
anymore.
I need to tweet this out real quick though.
Gunjar isn't coming back from the dead. Take his armor and anything else on him. Gunjar isn't coming back from the dead. Take his armor and anything else on him. That armor on Gunjar isn't doing him any good. Go ahead, take it.
Alright, boy. Okay, so
That
to tweet it
armor on
out.
Gunjar isn't doing him any good.
Alright. Oh yeah, we have the loot thing, so okay, well obviously not this since that's set, but
All right. Get
we
that
have the
armor
loot thing on to give
Give that
better
axe a few
loot.
swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Wait, how do you? Yeah, because they have a save
Damn. No way to
that's
open this
legit
from our side.
that you can get the you can get trophies on and stuff.
The Imperials!
Keep
Take
moving!
cover!
Get this gate open.
Oh, that's that? What the heck is... Oh, the left one is crouch. Nice. Yeet! Like, I'm pushing the button. Oh, yeah, stamina. Wait, I thought oh, wait, never mind, never mind.
It's nothing.
This is on novice and it's taking that much.
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key. Unlock that door. Let's get out of it.
But, yeah, this... Hold on. Oh, I should have clicked load, but we're just going to load the other character, because that's kind of boring. Doing the whole, beginning crap. This one is still towards the start, but yeah, obviously it's the one that says modded on it, so I already went on to this save with the mods and stuff. And if you pick the one that doesn't say modded, then that's the save before that. So if I wanted to turn all the mods off, I could do that, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. But here's this. And as you can see, we have this stuff on, and then that, but we're gonna put this on, but we don't have any thing else yet. So we're gonna start here and just do play kind of regularly. Oh yeah, we gotta find the mission. Well, I guess should we do, or should we just kind of wander? Freak the main mission. Let's just... We had the thing on that has like the borders of Skyrim, but let's travel to this, whatever it is. But this is just like a little dumb thing. Alright. But so far the frame rate seems... Oops. What is jump? Oh yeah, they have triangle jump. That's ace.
Healed, and I may still show mercy. Aha.
And exiled agent. Hold on one moment. Settings, gameplay. Like, why is novice like not? I don't know. Like the game is.
Come on! I yield! I yield!
I yield.
And sealing agent. But at least the frame rate seems to be... Oh, here we go. This is what we need. some of the arrows. But, yeah. We're just gonna kind of adventure around and look for kind of some of the mod stuff and all that. We're not gonna really look for or do any of the missions, so. Looks like there's not really much around this area. Oh yeah, I should have got the sprint speed thing, but that doesn't really matter. I think that might have kind of been what made the frame rate better. But it actually looks, because there was a new graphic mod that it seems to have actually improved it pretty well. Not sure what that is. Let's just kinda... Let's see. Let's travel like here, and then kinda start there. Because I didn't get the all location one either. But I mean, obviously that's not gonna show some of them.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Yeah. The mod didn't really...
I've got a little work if you're interested,
Doesn't
traveler.
seem like they changed all that much, to be quite honest. Oh wait, here's... There's one.
Finest fish here. Hot daily.
I should actually, hold on. Okay, I actually clipped that real quick. It didn't really change enough, though, to be interesting. Like, see, like, none of the guards or anything even have anything changed. Underwater cave. I don't know if some of these are the mod areas or what. I don't know, this game's probably just kind of a little one-time thing. There's like a right? there's that. I don't know, there's not really incentive to play the game regularly though, because you could just mod it and who cares about trophies. So let's see. Because it's like, oh, yeah, there's mods that had cool, different armors and stuff. But why do any of that when you could just use, if you're gonna have mods on, you might as well just use modded armor and modded weapons. But there's like no reason to incentive to search anything. As if I do the regular save. See, look how the graphics actually look really good with the new one. Pretty impressive, honestly. Kinda sad that like one person making a mod can make the graphics and frame rate better than a huge development team that's porting a game from a console way less powerful. Like this game was on 360 and PS3, and they bought the PS4 and it still struggled with the frame rate. But you have one person who makes a mod, fixes it all. But yeah, this is kind of boring. Let's just adventure somewhere in the meat of everything. It's like all that stuff on the outside is from the one mod, but there's not really anything there. It's kind of just random extra land. That's the one downside to games like this having all the mods and stuff. It's like if I'm playing the game, I'm gonna want those on. And I'm not gonna care to play the game regularly. But yeah, I think it was definitely the giant ice wolf. Oh, here's one of the things. Here's a saber cat. Here's a ooh, heart shot. See, it's more fun to just casually move around and pretty much kill everything in one hit, because it makes the adventure more fun. Because we're just kind of chilling. Like, see, here's all kinds of different stuff. Or if we can put that on because the glass door I think is cooler looking, not that it matters. You see, like with the mod, you could actually get good loot from a dragon like that. Ooh! Kid. Yoink! Oh yeah, then the reason it's showing all of those is because we have the mod on to get more of them. There's supposed to be extra blood too, but that's not really with arrows, obviously. Let's go adventure that castle. Hopefully the new Elder Scrolls is like a day one for PS5 or hopefully it, nice arrow, but hopefully it comes out like before 2021. But who knows? See what kind of caps. See, we do have unlimited sprint. It's just, I think my controller is wacky.
I'm warning you to back off.
By Ismir, you won't leave here alive.
I mean, I don't really care about killing any of the basic enemies. I was just gonna adventure in here to see what it was. It's just a crappy bandit. Okay, let's go check out this, and then we'll go over to that cave.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Don't you walk away from me.
You're
What?
as good as dead.
This guy looks actually pretty cool, though. Yoink! He didn't even attack. You hate to see it. But see, the enemies actually look cool, like that guy right there. Because in the regular game, the enemies are all super generic and all look the exact same. Like that guy would have just been in generic robes. Ooh, mammoth. Man, a friend of mammoth. Yoink! Mammoth resisted turn of dead. Ah, funny. I don't even read the thing on it. Oh, that doesn't count as bow damage, I guess. Because it should like killing one. Hey, let me see something. What I did? Okay, that's magic. Oh, one-handed and then two-handed. What did we pick up? Oh, did we not pick up the oh well. Boy. Yoink. Ooh, right in the brain. But oh yeah, after I get off, I'm going to upload that one clip that we just took, and then I have a Plants vs. Zombies clip to put up. That we did the Yeti Elite. Ooh, there we go. That's what we want. Yoink. Yeah, that's just gonna be that. So let's go to the cave. But yeah, hopefully the new Elder Scrolls comes out. I wouldn't mind it coming out on PS4, like a sneak release, where they're just like, here it is, but you know that's not gonna happen. Because it's gonna be the same engine as this game. Sad. Unless they change that. So, it can run on, if they put effort in. Like this guy who made the mod for this. Can run easily on that. So, hopefully that comes out, you know. But it's funny that we saw we found Bella Delphine in Skyrim. Well, but sadly, because Sony doesn't allow outside things to be used on mods because they're retarded and should just be beat to death.
You'll be so much easier to win.
That was a very terrible animation. I'm just gonna put the bow back on because yeah, the whole that is not very interesting.
Time to end this little game.
Yoink.
Thought I heard something.
You thought right. Yoink. Oh, well. The realm. Wait, what? To the realm of Daedra Core level 1. Is that? Ooh, we found one of the mod things at least, so we can adventure a little bit and see something new. That's cool. Oh, this is this thing. That's cool. At least the frame rate is nice because of the guy who made the mod. It fixed the frame rate. And it's a new one because last time we played, a very long time ago, I had a frame rate fixer one on, but it did not work. Cause it could be something to do with Twitch, because they were on Twitch when we did that. Because if you actually go to my clips on Twitch and look at the Spider King one, you can see how terrible the frame rate was. Like, these AI are literally brain dead. Whoever programmed this area, not the brightest. But I mean... Your heart. I don't really got much. Ah, nice. The area isn't even... Nice. Let's see what's in here. Blah, 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 blah. Like, if you're playing legit, you'd be like, oh, okay. But, yeah.
Time to end
Like,
it.
this is kind of not really exciting. Like, I don't know, something glitched or what? Nice reference to Elder Scrolls Online. But I feel like this area is supposed to have the enemies actually doing stuff. And it's just like pop in lady. Oh yeah, probably gonna get off here soon. This was just a short little thing to check it out. So, yeah. this is kind of... Like, what's the point? Like, that's... Dorito. That's one of the renamed things. But this area is kind of lackluster, can't lie to you. It's one of the mod areas, but it's kind of not really made that well. Oh, like it just says level 1, so there's got to be other levels, right? But I'm not seeing any other ones. Like there's nothing over where we were. So it's kind of like, well, not really all that much of interest. They did rename some of the things. Wait, if this is that, oops. Let's, oh, we have not discovered. Okay, let's go, let's check that out before we... Okay, it's not what I wanted to click. Not what I wanted to click. Okay. Because this game's controls are not like... You cannot fast travel from this location. Well, guess what? Here. Oh my, this game is already, well, I beat it legitimately, not on PS4, but on Xbox 360 a long time ago. Actually, we'll just do this one. But, yeah. Not particularly interesting. But, yeah, it doesn't, like, Outer Worlds comes out the 25th, but... Yeah, Chiefy Chief. That game looks way too generic for me. Like, it looks like a Fallout, but even more generic. Somehow. Like, at least with the Elder Scrolls, there's actually some effort you can tell they put in. And there's some creativity, because it's medieval times or whatever. But, like, then with Fallout, it's kind of super generic. Like, the only thing it has to stand out is the thing that plays the game for you. It's like, oh, that's... You can just focus on that and literally not even have to play the game, because it aims for you. But, let's actually just mark it just so we can... Let's see. See if there's any interesting named characters. But this will probably be the last thing. I just wanted to check this because it's really chill and cool to adventure, but it's not particularly something to come back to.
You come here where you're not wanted.
Because there's
You
just
eat our
not
food,
much.
You pollute our city with your stink. And you
Let's see, there's
refuse
an
to help the
interesting
Stormcloaks.
named ones though.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greys did the war because they're Imperial spies.
Okay, well there's a random dragon, but wow, like, did it glitch? I think the dragon glitched when we wanted it. Well, or did it? That was like its death throw animation. Yeah, I see. See if it has anything interesting. Nope. There's not really, considering this was a new named area. There's not really much.
Olgraf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true
One helm guard.
We've intercepted couriers from
Like, there's not
Solitude.
even
The Empire's put
any
a great deal
references.
of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
I mean, here's.
If he's not
Okay,
with
well,
us,
there's Bane.
he's against us.
He
Well,
knows that.
at least they have
They all
Bane,
know
and then
that.
here's
How long
Joker.
are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
And it's a different voice
If
as
by
well.
message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
The only
Taking his city and
thing
leaving
is
him in
that
disgrace
Sony
would
is
make a more
really
powerful
retarded when it
statement,
comes
don't
to
you think?
So we're ready
the
to
mods
start
they
this war
allow
in
people to
earnest
use.
then.
They don't allow outside assets because they're brain dead
I
idiots.
still say you should take them all out like you did Dead
So
King
it's
Torib.
not like the actual Joker.
Torib was merely a message to the other Jarls.
That would be one
Whoever
incentive
we replace
to
them with
buy
will need
an
to support
Xbox One,
our army.
We're ready when you are.
to be able to
Please
actually
leave your
use
white
all
line.
the mods that
If we could take the
PC
city
players
without
use, but I
bloodshed,
mean,
all the better. But
if
not,
you're gonna do that, you might as
The
well just
people
buy a
are
PC.
behind you.
many, I fear, still need convincing.
Oh, here's
Let
a
them die with their false
long
kings.
weed pierced.
We've been soldiers a
I
long
can see how
time.
it's just kind of like
We know the price of freedom.
not an
But people are still
actual
weighing things in their
Joker's
heart.
mask
What's left of Skyrim to wage?
because they don't allow outside
They
assets.
have families to think of.
How
Sony
many of
is
their
too.
sons and daughters follow your banner?
I mean, this isn't
We
even
are
Sony's
their
game,
families.
Well put.
so they should have zero
Tell me,
say
Doc.
over it. But
Why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you
Whatever.
into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
there's not really much all that interesting. We found that though, like the main thing, the Joker and Bane, but there's not really much else considering.
No!
10,000 bounty? Well,
No!
I mean, I'm about to turn the game off anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we're not even gonna save. It's not really. Last witness killed, 50 grand removed from. Brazy. But, yeah.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Come quietly or face the Jarl's justice. Come on.
We've intercepted.
You have committed crimes against
See,
Skyrim and
that's
her people.
what the game.
What say
Oh wait,
you in
let's
your
see.
defense?
Hold on.
He's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
Of course.
Are you
I'll
going
take
to
my
wait?
leave then.
You think I need to
That's
send
one of the,
Bolgraf a
mods.
stronger message?
You can just
If
do
by
that.
message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet,
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
so we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all
For
out
Batman.
like you did.
Yoink!
Who's there?
This is get unlimited ragdoll probably. Yeah.
Another yard. Whoever we replace that with will need the support of our armies.
Oh, I was hoping it was gonna be... Okay, so it kind of is unlimited. Wow.
You can't defeat me.
At least we got to see some of the funny stuff before we got off. Well, not bad, not bad.
Belongs to the Nords.
I'm not really going to clip that, though. Not really all that funny, but... That's that. I mean, they just don't really have much in the way of MMO or I mean RPGs that are not generic and boring. Like, if they would come out with something, like if Outer Worlds was actually not boring looking and generic, it would be worth getting instead of Modern Warfare. But the game, I mean, it looks terrible, to be honest. Generic guns, generic enemies, generic landscape. So, Outer Worlds could be a cop, like on Black Friday, but we'll have to see. But, I mean, games are just, devs just put no effort into their games, so I'd never buy any. Like, devs are just lazy, and they make their games that are worth $10 worth a $60 price tag. And they think that just because they take several years to make a game, that it's not going to be terrible. That's interesting though, they're still having Skyrim updates. They're doing that instead of, you know, working on the next one, which shouldn't be out before the end of the year if they actually cared. As this game came out in what, 2011? 2012 maybe? So, we've had 7-8 years to make the next game. And you're using the same engine, so it should be out already. Like, it should have been announced at E3, like, coming Christmas 2019. But it's clear they're just kind of BSing it, and there's not going to really actually be effort put into it. It'll probably be like a $35 game. Work-wise. Well, that's that. I'm going to trim up the Skyrim clip and then trim up the PvZ clip. So.